Okay, guys and gals, welcome to my new Steel Target series, BlueSteelTargets.com. You need to follow along with this series because over time I'm going to get my hands on every different type of steel target that this company has to offer. You're going to like the products they have. Most of all, you're going to love their prices. So I have to tell you guys this, for the longest time I've really wanted to outfit my channel with steel targets, and just about the first of the year here, I was talking to my wife. I was really trying to plan my whole year out. Where did I want to go with it? And I told her, I said, we really need to bring steel targets onto the channel, and she totally agreed with that. So we made a little electronic envelope, and we began putting a little bit of money in there every month. And now what's happening, guys, we're making a little bit of money on YouTube, and every dime we make goes right back into YouTube. And so that fund grew. And about a month ago, we got to the point where we were ready to take a look at what the market had. I kind of knew what pricing was. And there was one company that I really liked their product, but actually something happened. Something happened that day. And I told myself, I said, I don't want to get into steel targets. I just don't want to. So you guys want to hear what happened? Okay, I know this has to happen to you guys. It's called the consumer, right? So I'm looking at all these different companies, and I'm really wanting to get into the steel targets, but I told myself, I said, I really don't want to get into the steel targets, not knowing everything I need to know, and show my viewers how to use a steel target, and then someone gets hurt because I didn't do my job. I don't want to go into this naive. I mean, you guys got to give that to me, right? So there was one company, I really liked their product. Their pricing was competitive, right there with everybody else. So I gave him a call. So I'm on the phone with the guy, and we're talking, and I'm asking him questions about, their steel targets, and he's just kind of he has this feel to himself of, you're really bugging me. I just kind of thought, I've got the money here. I'm getting ready to order your product. I just have a few simple questions. He says, how long have you been shooting? And I told him, most of my life. He says, and you've never shot steel? I said, no. And I said, I've got my own YouTube channel, Guns and Ammo, and now I'm kind of laughing inside because getting the feel with this guy, I know what his attitude is. And then he does it. He begins speaking to me in a way that he's letting me know I've got no business having a YouTube channel. And I'm thinking, I got my checkbook ready. So I told him, I said, well, all right, well thank you very much. And I hung up the phone, and I told myself, I said, you know what? I think maybe I'll just take this money and I'll go buy another gun. That's what I told myself. So I went home that night, and I told my wife what happened. And I said, I'm just going to sleep on this. It's no big deal. So the next day I got up and I went to work, and this is what happened. This is really what happened. So, I'm at work, and I thought, I'm going to try one of those other companies. And I pulled my smartphone up out of my pocket, and I put steel targets right there in the search engine. It's what I'd been doing. The very same thing. And guess who was first on the list? Blue Steel Targets. And I'm sitting there looking at that thinking, now wait, for 4 months I've never seen these guys. I click on them, and I go to their webpage, and right away I'm thinking, out of my league, man, this is a nice website. I start looking at their products thinking, oh man, very nice detail, a little bit out of my league. But that's okay, guys. When I want to talk to someone, I just dial them. So I call them. Guess who I get on the phone? One of the owners of BlueSteelTargets.com. So this is what I did. I thought, okay, we're going to see what salt this company's made of. So I'm talking to him, and I said, do you mind if I ask you some questions about your steel targets and how you use them? And he said, no, certainly not. So I start asking him questions, and he's answering them, and he's the nicest guy. And I said, hey, so I said, I got to tell you this. I told him how old I was. I said, I've been shooting guns all my life. I said, would you believe I've never shot steel? That's what I told him. And he says, that is so funny. He says, I didn't shoot steel until about a year ago. He's part owner of the company. He says, I've been shooting all my life. I'm mostly a hunter. I said, me too. He said, but about a year ago, I went out and I was shooting some steel, and it was so fun. He said, I've been in the steel business all my life. I've got access to the best steel in the world. He said, I just started my own business. He says, as a matter of fact, that's why you didn't see me in the search engine. I knew. Guys, he just started in December. And so I told him, I said, man, I've been looking at your prices. Your prices are really good. He said, yeah, I'm competitive. My product's made in the United States. I put pride into it. I'm part owner of this company. He says, I want the business. So now, guys, I can't tell you about a better company, and here's the deal. As these videos creep by, I'm going to talk to you about their products. I'm going to tell you about their pricings. I'm going to tell you right now, when I told this guy I had my own YouTube channel, Guns and Ammo, he didn't belittle me. He was very humble to talk to, and I can't think, guys, those are the exact companies, these are the companies that I support, that I believe in. And I don't want to plug companies into my channel. I don't want to do product reviews. What I want to do is I want to take the products that I believe in, that I use, from companies that are humble, with companies that would rather lift you up and just sell you a great product and see you have a good time. Guys, that's the companies I want to deal with. So get ready, because over time I'm going to work with as many of this guy's product as I can, and the reason I can is because his pricing is right, made in the USA. So guys and gals, that's the end of this video. God bless. We'll see you on the next.